Okay guys, we're out in the garage. Didn't videotape nothing. We did work out here for several hours. What did we do? Did the A pillar. Did the B pillar. Walked around in an area where I could barely fit. Did the B pillar. And did the A pillar. Nice. Blended it up. As you can see, the car's covered fully at this point. What do we got left on the buffing of the components we have? Well, we want to go over this tail panel. There is not much to this tail panel. We have a little strip in here. Okay. A little bit under the lights, you might as well do it. A little thin strip up here, and that's it. That is the tail panel. And so the lights go right to the end. And then those caps that we never did. Okay. But I'll move this stuff out here. I should be able to just fit in here. Well, I got the small tool because I borrowed it. And get this done. I mean, it's smooth. The peel is at a minimum. I don't think there's any dirt or anything at all. But if we're going to do this, we might as well do it. And these end caps, we're going to do it with the big wheel, so it doesn't matter. But you can see I masked off. There's still some wax in there. I ran 2 pieces of tape down, wet sanded it, peeled the tape off, blended it. There wasn't much to these. They were nice. So, these are the things. I didn't even use any of this. And actually I took a bunch of these off, put them in the kit for the guy I borrowed it from. I used the yellow ones. I wound up using the black one once and sticking with the yellow ones. They just seemed to work right for what I was doing. Some of these seem, I don't know, you know what I mean? Some of them are perfectly flat. Some have very small bumps on them. These are definitely, I can feel on my hand, they feel aggressive. I wasn't going to burn this not this late in the game. So, here's the kit. Here's something else that we finally found. That's been here for a while. I was wondering, I thought it got lost in the mail. This is a Chicago pneumatic. And this thing has seen better days. This kit is not used here. I gave him 4 different pads. One of them's under here. Plus whatever he uses it for. Look at that. This kit is not used to buff paint, to say the least. This kit is used to buff aluminum pieces and stuff like that. So instead of me going out and buying the kit, using it once and having it just lay around, I just borrowed it. Make life easier. Sometimes it's better that way. I don't know how much this costs. I have no idea. It worked nice. All I did was I just hooked it up and used this regulator, because these 2 lines are regulated. This one's unregulated, and it'll all go through the filter. I just regulated it till I was able to keep the trigger nailed, and I was happy with where it was, and that was it. And I stuck with it. I think we were definitely spinning slower than the wheel. Plus, you're in deeper, so you're definitely spinning slower. There's less surface area going by. So if it's spinning at 1,000 at 7 inches and spinning at 1,000 at 1 inch, they're both spinning at 1,000, but there's much more material to go across the item. So it's like it's spinning faster. So I'd have to make the little one spin much faster to catch up to the big one. Yeah, that's complicated. These things, forgot about them. Then I was like, oh, where'd they go? And they were in the same package as that. These are the clips that I was looking for to run the harness on the front piece. So I got those clips. So the harness, well, so I can run the harness. I might as well just say it like it is. So unless we lose them, we're good to go. The other pieces we ordered should be here pretty quick. They're all been shipped out. So we got another door handle coming to take care of that damaged one. we have all the trim screws to do the moldings. We're gonna try and bid on the last remaining left molding today, tonight. See if we can get that. Just save me some time and aggravation. I want to get as much as I can done now, because I'm figuring in September, beginning of September, this is my goal at least. I want to do the hood valance and hatch, because that's when the humidity drops down here again. So we got to just keep working. So we are moving. I was out here for several hours today. The compound does get to you after a while. You know what I mean? It like sets off the allergies. So, yeah. The carburetors are gone. That's a video in itself. I got the world's worst postal worker today. Not me. That never happens. Okay. I go back to the unit. I clean up the carburetor. Well, I go back to the unit to realize I forgot all my stuff here. Come back home. Go back to the unit again to realize I forgot the carburetor cleaner and the Scotch-Brite pad. So I go to work and grab that. I wasn't coming back here again for that. Also got the address to where I had to ship them, because the power cord to my computer fried yesterday as I was on it. That was pretty cool to watch that thing. I don't know if anybody's ever seen a power cord light up and glow as it's arcing out right through the casing. And that's low voltage. But whatever. So the carburetors are packaged. I packaged them in 2 individual boxes, identical. And I go to the post office that closes at 1, and I got there 3 minutes to 1. Nobody online. Everybody just standing there. I was surprised they let me in. And I put it on the counter, and I'm talking to the lady. Meanwhile, she's typing something in. She has one of them on the scale. She's typing something in. And I go to the lady. I was going to tape the 2 boxes together, but I didn't know if that would cost more or less. And she goes, it probably would have cost less, and at the same time hit the button. And printed out my label for the one. Now, if that wasn't shitty enough, she puts the second one on, and I joke, if the second one's cheaper, that's what I'm paying for the first one. And she laughs, and it was $1.20 cheaper. Same box, same carburetor. For some reason, the weight was totally different. I don't know how. Even if I put 10 rolls of tape on there, it didn't equal. There was a difference in like a pound. Same carburetor, same box, same rag holding the carburetor in. Didn't get it. So I walked out of there feeling like I got bent over. I'm not going to tell you how much it cost me to ship 2 carburetors. But he should have the carburetors on Monday. The difference between to ship them 2 days and to ship them a week was a difference in $3 total between the 2 carburetors. So I was like, okay, you got me. So he should have the carburetors, like I said, on Monday. We're probably not going to see those back to the end of the month. Hopefully everything's well. You know, hopefully I stripped them right. Hopefully I did everything right and I don't get smacked with a big bill. The only thing I didn't take out, as I was sitting thinking about it, is I didn't take out the Welch plugs. There's 4 of them, I think it is, on the metering block, and one has 2 of them. And I took out 2 of the fuel fittings on the first carburetor. I forgot to take them out on the second one. So, I mean, it sounds like nothing. Those fuel fittings are expensive. I think a pair of those are like $25-$30. So, and I got to make sure, you know, I get them back. I'm going to send them a note. So with that said, guys, we are working. We're not stopped. Well, we haven't stopped working. I don't even know what time it is right now. I don't have a clock. But it's got to be, I'm going to say 8:30. And I was up and gone today at 8 o'clock in the morning. So another 12-hour day. Not necessarily all on this, but another 12-hour work day. So, I'm getting anxious. I want to see this car outside in the sunlight. So it should glow now. So, with that said, guys, I guess that's it for today. Like I said, we're doing this odd shit because we got to do it anyway as we're waiting for the screws and the moldings. The moldings will be next. We'll bring the moldings home tomorrow. But tomorrow's project is to get that rear tail panel, which isn't much, cut and buffed. So I can bring back this tool and I could say everything that's on the car's buffed. I don't know what I'm doing with the window frames. As of right now, I'm going to say I'm doing absolutely nothing with them, no matter what they look like. I just don't want to risk it. I don't think we're going to have a problem, but I just don't want to risk it. I don't want to push it. So, but we'll see. We'll see. And I guess that's it. Well, let me show you this stuff right here real quick. It came with two of these things. It already had these on there, which look too small. I guess they do that so it don't rip the bag. Both of those were on there. It comes with, hold them over here, two adapters to hook them to like your drill. And then it came with, I don't know how many of those, 28, 26, all different types of foam things. I think the total was $11 and change shipped, something like that. So, couldn't go wrong. Well, I could have, but I apparently didn't. And that's it, guys. So, I got a lot of video to upload, and we're out of here.